Justin Verlander, when he is on, you're not. Here's the lineup for the Yankees. John Hoodoo. It's LeMahieu at the plate. Well, a win last night for the Yankees. Fantastic story this season. That's 14 in a row that they've put away in the W column. They are on a roll.
When you want to talk about a team that is white hot, these guys are world beaters right now. I can't remember the last time they lost a ball game.
Looked at Verlander's pitch, 1-1. John, they are playing at a high level, not only because of the W. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's one away. Have a look at how the Astros line up on the field.
Okay, you know, they always want to play solid defense, but against this weak hitting lineup, there's a chance that they have some margin for error today.
Their number 2 spot at the plate.
You know, one of the most impressive things about Justin Verlander is he's still so young. I mean, we think about...
There's a swing, a drive down the left field line. It's towards the corner. You're not going to see that one again. Home run. The Yankees are on the board. And they get the first run of the ball game. That solo shot, that is a big fly ball, 1-0.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on.
Going to be Torres now. Pitch is coming consistently in 3 digits for Verlander. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Altuve. June retired here. A look at the Astros' upcoming schedule. Tonight, their final game with the Yankees. They'll get on the road tomorrow. They'll face the division rivals Seattle Mariners. That team enjoying a stretch of great performances recently. That'll be a 3-game series. That one's drilled to short. And you'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. And this rolls all the way to the wall. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Well, 2 hits the last game, and you can see he was getting a little confidence as that game went on, and he's carrying it into this one with another good start.
And Sanchez is batting. Line drive fouled off towards first. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And Reddick grabs that one, and the side's retired. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. The Yankees lead 1-0. Yankees starting pitcher. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today going against this Houston lineup?
Well, the manager has to like his chances today, sending out this quality right-hander to the mound, especially against this other lineup. So he's going to keep an eye on the righty, just make sure he executes his pitches and stays on the game plan.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away. If the guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some.
Headed for the middle. LeMahieu. In time for the out. Here's the lineup for the Astros. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Now, if your dad played in the major leagues, there's a good chance you'll be a success, and that goes for Michael Brantley. Numbers and power aren't going to jump off the charts at you, but he's a guy that can make contact, put the ball in play, and he's still learning the game.
And it's David Ortiz at the plate.
It's been an uncharacteristic slide of late for him, really struggling, just 2 for his last 25.
He's had a tough time finding his way on base these last 6 games.
And he strikes him out as Big Papi got caught watching.
That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that for efficiency?
Here's a look at how the Yankees will match up defensively.
I think the key defensively is to just not get too fancy. You don't have to make the razzle-dazzle plays. Get routine outs. Just don't allow them extra base runners or extra outs in the game.
Sinker just missed, 1-0. He batted 172 last year against the Yankees. Here's the 1-0. Sinker waved at and missed, 1-1.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. That hard sinker. He just can't catch up.
Ground ball towards second. LeMahieu throws to first. Side is retired. And a good half inning there. Gone.
For the New York Yankees.
And their number 6 hitter. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Here's one hit very well deep. It's caught. Fans next Monday, you can catch another dose of baseball from Rangers Park in Arlington. We'll see the Rangers. They play host to the Los Angeles Angels. That one will get underway at 8 Eastern. And it'll be Hicks at the plate. This one's grounded near third. Foul. And Verlander will miss with that one. That'll be a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing. That ball hit a long way deep into right center field. And goodbye, home run, and the Yankees have extended the lead. And now the lead is up to 2. The solo home run, a bit of a padding.
You know, Gerrit, they're not bunching him together, but that is the second home run they've hit off him in this game.
He may be taking a look at his sequence of pitchers right now.
Well, they're going to have to get it together with pitcher and catcher. Well, Yankees continuing to score here, Gary. Credit the offensive charge.
He lays off the pitch outside and low, ball 1. This is a really momentum field home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole offense.
Well, this could be a decisive moment in the game. I mean, these hits early on could ultimately impact the result at the end of the game.
Good spot for the cutter that time. 1-2.
Now you take a look at Brett Gardner and how he's been hitting. What a stretch he's put together. I mean, getting it done. He's got 27 hits in his last 49 at bats.
And it doesn't matter what they're throwing him. He's finding his way to get on base and help his team.
Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
Even the best hitters can hit a 96-mile-an-hour fastball if he doesn't get more movement on it than what he's throwing there.
And it's the number 9 spot. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Yankees up 2. Big bats ready to make an appearance.
For the Houston Astros.
Shortstop up.
Number 1.
Took something off and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's number 1. With the season just underway, State Farm gives us a look at the standings for the Western Division. In that first spot, the Rangers. In the second spot, it's the A's, Mariners in third, and sitting down in fourth, the Astros. And in the batter's box, it's Springer. First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now. Good hard sinker that time. In control on the count now. 0-2. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Camp. Get a better look at that. Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it. Couldn't make contact with that one.
It's Reddick at the plate. And he went 4 for 19 last year off the Yankees.
Was just never able to get anything going against this pitching staff last year.
And Josh Reddick swings and misses on that one, and the count is now even.
The hardest pitch to hit a home run on is that sinker ball. Why he's swinging that hard, who knows?
Good looking fastball. Called the ball, though. 2-1.
He's doing all kinds of damage from the plate, picking up 17 hits in his last 46 at bats. seemingly on base every single time he goes to the plate, making such a big difference for his team, giving them chances to score runs.
Called strike that time and a full 3-2 count.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
And Josh Reddy goes down swinging. That's strike 3. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. No runs yet for Houston.
The plate for the New York Yankees.
It's LeMahieu at the plate. One of the best batting averages in the league.
LeMahieu.
And Verlander has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he retreats back for it and gets the out. Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. The Yankees, number 1. Second, the Rangers. The Red Sox, third. The Orioles, fourth. And fifth best, the A's.
Well, Gary, this is not a team you're going to look at and say, okay, they're going to choke up and try to hit the ball the other way. These guys try to hit the ball in the gap or over the wall, and most of the time they do that because last year they were the best in the league at hitting for extra base hits. And I tell you what, you look at these guys swing the bat, they're going to try to lead the league again this year.
Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. Nice work in his first AB of the game. A solo home run off Verlander.
Well, you know what? You go up to the plate again after getting a hit on a fastball, and you go up there saying to yourself, I'm going to look fastball and adjust to everything else just so you're ready when he gets it.
Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here, trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
Number 1. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down.
Shortstop, number 25.
Let's take a chance now to look at the Yankee season last year and how they ranked in the American League. First in home runs, second in runs scored, and this offense showed up in the top 5 in the league in batting average, really pointing to the depth and quality of their hitters. A very deep lineup with quality at bats.
0-1. Verlander kicks and deals. Deep to left field. And that one's put away to retire the side. And a quick inning.
Play for the Houston Astros.
And the left fielder in. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Change up just misses. 1-0. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. The 2-2 pitch. Lined foul towards third.
Well, even though the count's even, you still have to take that defensive mode up at the plate because anytime you have 2 strikes, you don't want to give him a cheap out just by striking out foolishly. But he's keeping this at bat alive on that low pitch to foul it off.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary. He just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
Here's what New York has lined up. Tonight is the last game of this Houston series. Schedule's open tomorrow. We'll kick off a home series with the White Sox, a team that will definitely give them a competitive series. That's a 3-game series. Then they take on a fellow AL East team, the Boston Red Sox. Nothing easy coming up. Here's a slider that misses. 1-1. When you see a pitching performance like we've seen from the man on the mound today, there have to be a lot of things going right, and they have been. Here's a breakdown of how often he's gotten those hitters to chase pitches outside the zone.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance, he's generating strikes with pitches out of the zone, getting the hitters to chase.
Oh, absolutely, Steven. You want to try to expand the strike zone. You start in the strike zone early and then try to make them chase. That's what he's had these hitters doing all game.
You're out. Change up, swung on and missed. That'll be out number 2.
Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out. Well, look here, last year of the National League and where the Houston Astros ended up ranking. 8th in triples, 8th in stolen bases, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average with runners in scoring position, getting a lot of clutch base hits, and that's a great stat for a team that wants to win ball games.
Game with a curve on the 1-0, and he misses strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good 4-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
One-two pitch coming. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. No runs yet for Houston.
Coming to bat.
And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. A terrific talent here for this team. One away now.
Number 24.
And Sanchez is batting. Last time up, flew out. And starts him out here. Ball 1. That's high and away for ball 1.
He throws the cut fastball up in the zone, trying to run it away from the hitter to get him to chase. He laid off, but it's dangerous throwing it up in the zone.
Now it's 2 away.
For the New York Yankees.
Now a look at the teams who generated the most runs last year, courtesy of State Farm. The Rangers, number 1. The Yankees, 2nd. In 3rd, the Angels. 4th, the White Sox. And it's the Red Sox, number 5.
Well, this is a pitcher's dream. When you have an offense like this on your side, you know you're going to get a ton of runs. You don't have to be so precise. You can let runs score because you know your offense is going to pick you up. The good thing about this team is they like to score runs. They like to score them early in the game. That gives your team a lot of confidence.
It's fouled away. Changeup got him, and the side is retired. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. The Yankees 2, Houston nothing.
Coming to bat. For the Houston
Altuve at the plate. Now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, the one thing I think compared to what we normally see from him is today he's really relying on that slider.
You know, we're seeing him mix up his pitches. He's throwing some pitches more than he normally does. But when he's doing that, it means he's throwing his best pitch less. He needs to go to that sinker.
Fouled away. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. In time for the out.
For the Houston Astros.
He's retired 10 in a row.
Number 2.
The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
So with 1 away, here's David Ortiz. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, they haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the 4th inning right now. They've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the second time around.
Good patience as David Ortiz lets that one go by. The count is even. We have seen a great pitching performance. That one swung on its line. That's the second out of the inning. Here's how the Eastern Division standings look in the very early going now, courtesy of State Farm. Yankees in first place. In second place, it's the Red Sox. It's the Blue Jays in 3rd. Orioles 4th. And it's the Rays in the last slot.
Well, the Yankees, a complete turnaround right now. I mean, they can't do anything wrong. With before, it didn't look like they could do anything right.
Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
The hitter needs a 2-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
Here's a swing and a line drive. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. Boy, I don't don't know on that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Now, a moment here to look at the quality strikes this pitcher's been throwing here today. Boy, he has thrown a... Now here's a slow roller to third. Number 29. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No run.
Stepping up to the plate.
And it'll be Hicks at the plate. Let's see if he can notch another one. He's gone 1 for 1 tonight off Verlander. Swung on. That's hit well. It's going to be Reddick. One away.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch, he's throwing for a strike. That's 9 in a row that he's set down.
Now batting with 1 down. Here's Brett Gardner. He's the league leader in stolen bases. Number 1. 2 down.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine. Retires another.
Number 9 spot at the plate again. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. Ball. And that's high for a ball. Verlander misses. Now, to be effective, you've got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speeds. But when you're in the batter's box, it can...
He sends this one in the air towards center. That'll do it as they put that one away. Quick half inning there.
Stepping up to the plate.
And in the batter's box, it's Springer. He's going to start the whole half of the 5th.
Springer.
And it's fouled off. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only 1 runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
And the catch is made by Stanton. It's Reddick at the plate. He's the team's most walked batter. Here's the first pitch. Bats him out with a sinker for a strike.
So patient at the plate, and that patience can rub off on the rest of the lineup. We've seen that with his team, Gary.
And strike 2. Now the count goes to 0-2. Reddick will be careful.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Foul ball behind home plate. And this is popped up on the left side. That's the second out.
Well, this one, he skies this one way up in the air, but you know what? Doesn't matter how high you hit him. You have to hit him far. He didn't hit it very far. Easy out for the third base.
And the number 7 batter in the box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Good downward action on that sinker. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. The Astros unable to get on the board. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball. Now swinging a shot toward second. In time for the out. Now let's see how the top hitting teams measured up last season, courtesy of State Farm. The Angels, number 1. Second, the Rangers. In third, the Tigers. 4th spot held with the Royals. And it's the Yankees, number 5. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. Bounces up against the wall. And he's in at second with a double. 1-0.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
Going to be Torres now. Flew out last time. And that looks like an RBI and a single. This is a great situation for some offense.
Left fielder
Now, perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside. Hit on the ground. Up with it. The second. There's one.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying, and he beats this one out.
And Sanchez is batting. One player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
You know, after giving up runs like that, this is where the pitcher has to bow his neck and shut down the opponent. Damage control.
This is where you begin to wonder whether this game is going to start slipping away or not. And the pitch out, nothing doing that time. There's a swing and a line drive. Terrific opportunity right now for the Yankees.
First baseman, number
Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it. But Gary, although they have a lead, it still is fairly a close ball game right here. You have speed at second base. I might give him the green light and see if he can get over to third.
Justin Verlander gets the head on the count. Tough to hit against him now. 0-2.
Pitcher's got him right where he wants him now. Up ahead, 0-2. He could waste a pitch if he wants to.
And he's there to retire the side. So they scratch it.
batting for the Houston
And the first baseman in. He'll lead it off from half. We're in the sixth. Here's the delivery. High-speed pitch is in there for a called strike.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Good hard sinker that time. In control in the count now. 0-2. Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
for the Houston
Well, not much movement on this, but movement's overrated. When you throw 100, you can throw it straight.
He takes a cut on this pitch down and in the zone, but just unable to pick it up.
You like his aggression on that?
Well, Skipper can't be too mad as long as he's out there trying to make something happen.
Robinson into the batter's box. Struck out swinging his last time up. And he holds off with the pitch low. 1-0.
You know, movement, deception, velocity. He has all of those with his sinker ball, and boy, it is an effective pitch.
Can't make contact with the fastball. Evens him up. 1-1. And with that great sinker ball, what you're looking for is a good defensive team behind him because they're going to be working.
Well, he's pitching to contact. He's not looking for swings and misses. He knows that if they hit it, they're going to hit it in the ground.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. 9th strikeout of the
for
game.
the Houston Astros.
Let's see this curve again.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
He chases the breaking ball for strike 3 right there. You got to lay off.
Altuve at the plate. Grounded out last time. And here's the first one. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Swings and misses at the fastball. That'll even the count at 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he pops it up. Should have room back there. And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. Line drive fouled off towards first.
Well, he's going to have to keep this same approach if he wants this at-bat to go on. That's a pitch right there that possibly he could have put in play. He's lucky, though, he fouled it off because you can't do a lot with that high pitch.
Outside, 2-2 now. Strikes him out, and that's going to do it here in the 6th inning. Steve, this performance we've marveled at continues.
Absolutely untouchable.
So they
Now up to the plate.
And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Truck, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2. Swing sits this one pretty well, deep right center. And Reddick will get there.
For the New York
Well, I
Yankees.
followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Now batting with one down. Here's Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 thus far. It goes foul. Justin Verlander gets the head on the count. Tough to hit against him now. 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
And it falls in. Hitting streak continues.
Now
State
up to
Farm
the
takes a
plate.
look at the
For the New
lineups
York
with a
Yankees.
pop in their bat
Third
from
base,
last season.
number
Number 1,
20.
the Yankees. Second, the Rangers. In third, the Angels. Tigers fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, Gary, we're going to see sluggers in this.
Oh, he takes off for second. And he's in there at second base.
Well, you have to be a gambler when you're stealing. You'd love to see this kind of a lead. It paid off in the end. It was the key to getting him in.
Can't let him get that far off the bag and expect to be able to get that out.
That's outstanding base running.
And from the dugout, they call for the 4 out of the strike zone. This will be an intentional free pass.
For the
Pick
New
your
York
poison,
Yankees.
and extra base runners
Second baseman.
less concerning than the way this guy's swinging the bat.
DJ
It's LeMahieu at the plate. Ground out victim last time through.
Keep an eye on Gardner right here. He's
Hit sharply towards the hole.
well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts.
And the right fielder batting again. And he'll be hacking right here, Steve, with the sacks full.
And he can pretty much put this game out of reach with a big hit.
Up the middle. Up with it now. That's one.
I'll tell you what, this is what you want to do. Get runners on in front of this guy, and he knows how to capitalize. Sometimes he knows he needs the big base hit. This time he knew, put it in play, pick up the run.
Going to be Torres now. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Offense coming to life late here, tacking on additional insurance runs, taking the pressure off the pitching.
Gets away from him. Oh, boy, he's going to try. Now they can all run. He throws. Gets in there in time. He is safe at third. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ground ball. Altuve throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Little warm-up action.
Now up to the plate.
David Ortiz leads it off. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 2.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, this offense just not able to mount anything today. The pitching has just shut them down, kept them off balance all day long, and not many quality at bats here in this one. Only one hit.
A fastball inside. 2-1 now.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
The 2-1 pitch. And Ortiz with a swing and a miss for a strike. Count is even up. He deals. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count. 3-2.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
Now up to the plate.
Rung him
For the
up.
Houston
Strike
Astros.
3. Count that one as a K.
Designated hitter.
He gets the strikeout with the sinker ball. The ball's moving, sinking out of the zone. The hitter swinging right over the top of it.
And Bradley's in the box. Had a base hit his last time up. Taps this one foul to the right. He delivers. That one is going to miss. Low for a ball. 1-1. Good downward action on that sinker. 1-2.
But the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
Strike 3. And now there are 2 men down here in the 7th inning, and the shutout in place.
And he just keeps on rolling. So he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike 1. That's a big rip at that, but he's in the hole now. 0-2. Got it. The side is retired. And Stevie has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt.
Unstoppable at this point. Absolutely unstoppable. I think he's going to finish it off.
Yeah, figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. The Astros unable to get on the board. And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. And the 1-0 count getting us going here in the 8th. Earlier in this ball game, a 1 for 3 off Verlander.
You know, if I'm in the box, I'm looking for a fastball. I'm going to try to be aggressive when I get it. But I have to understand that because I got the hit, he may not throw it for a strike and try to get me to chase. So I need to be patient.
Swing, hot shot. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance. Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. The Yankees, number 1. The Orioles, 2nd. White Sox, 3rd. 4th spot, Rangers. And for the Blue Jays, they are in 5th.
Well, a lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them.
A line drive toward short. And there's 1. And 2. A double play. And a great throw right there. Second base, strong arm.
Arm strength critical, turning the double play. It can be a matter of a split second to get the out. Great double play.
At the plate, their rookie first baseman.
Well, Verlander's effort is there, but the results certainly aren't. He just does not have his good stuff.
These at-bats, how's he starting them? Let's take a look.
Well, does an 0-1 count put a hitter in the hole? Well, it sure does. 12 times today he's retired hitters after going 0-1 in the count.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Here come the Astros. This is the last half of the 8th inning. 5-6. And in the batter's box, it's Springer. 0 for 2 thus far. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
An extraordinary effort out of the mound today. I mean, we're deep into this ball game. They've only been able to generate 1 hit against him. His stuff has been phenomenal, and his execution even better.
And he swings and hits this one foul. The pitch. Struck him out. And now we've got 1 down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
He's just putting on a show out there right now, Gerrit.
It's Reddick at the plate. Popped out of foul territory last time. That swung on, hit on the ground. Number 59. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Number 6. Well, as you get to this point in the game, you got to start wondering how much does he have left in the tank. But the adrenaline pumping, knowing he wants to come away with this shutout.
And here's the first one. Change up in there for a called strike.
What an outstanding pitch. Changing speeds, hitting your spots. Throw that change up away.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Line towards third and foul. One-two pitch coming. Got him. Then the side is retired. And he'll head back to the dugout knowing 3 outs, and he's got himself a shutout.
He's got it. I think the way he's pitching, I think he's going to go all the way.
They're held in check. And it'll be Hicks at the plate. He homered back in inning number 2. It will be Brad Peacock on the mound as they make the pitching swap. Going to be Torres now. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, they're looking to continue to tack on.
There's a swing and a ball lifted high, deep down the line and right. Goodbye home run. And a 6-run lead. Imagine that home run came with a couple of guys on.
Well, Yankees continuing to score here, Gary. Credit the offensive charge.
On the way. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. As he drops back for it and puts it away. In the box, their third baseman. He walked and later scored his last time through. First pitch to him. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Trying to go up the ladder, but he can't catch up. 0-2.
Well, he fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down to the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Smacked that one. He got it right up the middle. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. That makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
It's LeMahieu at the plate. He's had one hit 4 times up. And here's the first one. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Will they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead? You could say the Yankees are on a roll here, and it doesn't look like they're going to be catchable.
And
the number 8 spot rolls around. 0 for 2 thus far. And they are going to make a defensive change here.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Big cut at that one, and he missed it. 1 strike.
Well, this offense has just been shut down in this one. I mean, they've left 1 runner on base the entire game. We're in the 9th inning here. They just have not had any real opportunities.
Here's the pitch. Struck him out, and that's 1 away, and 2 outs now away from a shutout.
Well, about 3 innings ago, I was wondering whether or not he'd be able to last into the late stages of this game. I think he answered those questions emphatically.
Robinson into the batter's box. Struck out swinging last time. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1.
Well, if he's going to make a mistake, which he hasn't made many in this game, it's going to be now. His pitch count's over 100. This is when he seems to tire and make mistakes with his pitches.
The 1-2 on its way. Ground ball up the middle. LeMahieu in time for the out.
In this offensive era of baseball, it's tough to come up with shutouts, but he's been phenomenally good today. On top of his game, look to dig up for a little bit extra to get this last hitter out.
Altuve at the plate. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, not a whole lot you can do when a pitcher's locating that curveball down in the strike zone. There's just not a lot for the hitter to get accomplished with that swing. You just hope to foul it off, and he makes a mistake with the next one.
Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over, and he does it. What a performance. He has pitched the shutout. Those are not easily come by.
I'll tell you, what an effort from the big guy. For a while, I thought he was going to run out of gas, but he just kept on battling. I admire his drive and determination. A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
And it's about time to award our player of the game, don't you think?
Well, Gary, this is one of those pitching performances that if you're going to teach a young kid, little league, high school, college, anyone out there how to pitch, this is.
And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that one on to victory.
Well, an outstanding effort. He had everything working today, the good stuff and location to shut down the opponent.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next time.